We're going to look at formatting. When you finish your lead sheet or whatever musical project you're notating, you will probably want to tweak it, make it look nice in terms of its printing. So in this program, you know that you can move staves and measures around simply by grabbing them and moving them. And they're all interconnected so that they adjust for each other as you move. One thing that I might like to do here is to give a little bit more room for the title simply by pulling the first stave down and pushing the title up. If you need to move measures to the next stave, that can be done by selecting a bar line, then pressing return on your computer keyboard, and it will force wherever that particular bar line was selected, it will force those measures to the right to move to the next stave. Let's take a look at the score. This is a full score. It's non-transposing, and you can tell that because we have a tenor saxophone and a trombone together in the same key. The tenor saxophone is a B-flat transposing part, so if it was a transposed score, we would have a key signature of A instead of G. Let me show you that quickly. You can go to Notes, and you have the option of either a transposing score or non-transposing. Now it is a transposed score, and it is a little cleaner looking in that the tenor saxophone part has been correctly notated in the stave in terms of its octave. There's a basic transposition of a ninth involved with the tenor saxophone. Let's go back to the untransposed or non-transposed version, and this is a bit cluttered looking. What I'd like to do is perhaps force a break at the double bar here that begins the bridge, and that would be a page break under break in the menu layout, and it has forced all that material now to a second page. And I can go through here simply by grabbing and manipulating this. It'll give us a little bit more room. Let's go back to the tenor saxophone part of this stage. We have consolidated rests here. These are 8 measures of rest consolidated. This is a useful way to notate a large number of rests, but you may find that your players might prefer just to have the measures actually visible. So to change that, go to Layout, Auto Breaks, and here you can deselect multi-rests, and it will display all of those measures of rest. There are many other approaches. If you want to change the size of your notation, you can go through here and change the staff size and increase it. If you do so, you'll notice that some of the measures will be forced to a second page. So if I click OK now, we'll have a second page, which you may or may not want. And this score view, just in general, is 100%. And quite often I like to work at a reduced view just to fit everything on the page. You select the percentage, that is 75% in this case, and press return on your computer keyboard, and it will give you a slightly reduced view. So you can fit everything onto your display. I hope you've enjoyed this brief tutorial on Sibelius and that you'll be inspired to use the program.